it's interesting how the colors that come from harvesting would be used to make paintings that would be celebrated during autumn and fall.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it seems like
Just one.
just like it's everything is one.
Hey everyone, welcome to another beautiful kind of season, kind of episode. We are the hosts. My name is MJ.
My name is Adam.
And today, everyone, we'd like to welcome you to this beautiful season of autumn/fall, however you want to say it. But hey, it's getting cooler out, and that means like high fives all around because the summer is always a killer kind of season.
Yeah.
So having it cool down is something that everyone's excited for, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
And that's kind of connecting with our topic today, everyone. This one's coming from one of our YouTube supporters. Komaki has given us this great idea to talk about, here it is, Geijutsu No Aki. If you become a subscribed supporter on our YouTube channel, you have the chance to tell us what kind of topics or things that you want us to talk about. And every week we'll ask everyone who is supporting us on YouTube, say, hey, you have any ideas? What would you like us to talk about? And Komaki gave us this wonderful idea to talk about arts, but not only arts, but this special thing in Japan called Geijutsu No Aki, which could be translated to autumn, the season of the arts.
Yes, so majestic.
Sounds so epic, very much so. So me and Adam, we read this comment and we're like, okay, maybe we could do that. But wait a second. What is Geijutsu no Aki?
Yeah.
That was our first impression.
Right.
I've never heard of this phrase before.
Me too.
And Adam?
I have not at all. And just thinking about it, I was like, oh, you mean koyo? But that's not what it means.
Exactly. That was the first impression too. Yeah, like art in the fall season. Okay, yeah, a lot of people will talk about koyo, the foliage within the season of autumn or fall, whatever you want to say. I always say fall, probably more commonly.
I probably say fall more. Yeah.
But it's a big thing in Japan as well as in North America. And so it's like, okay, Geijutsu, that's the beauty of the season.
Right.
So I think maybe that's the art of the season. But no, we are wrong. I found a little excerpt, a little caption from a website that I'll be reading right now. One of the topics is exploring Japanese art, tradition, and culture. Another phrase appropriate during fall is Geijutsu no Aki, which literally means autumn, the season for art. In Japan, fall symbolizes freshness and new endeavors due to the mild climate and crisp air. It is the season for both arts and artists to appreciate art and encounter artistic inspiration. Art exhibitions and events are held all across the country, making it a perfect time to explore the various aspects of Japanese traditional art, including tea ceremony, ikebana, which is Japanese flower arrangements, traditional dance, museums, public gardens, pottery warehouses, and handcraft shops. In particular, November 3rd is a special day known as Bunka no Ki, the Culture Day, and a natural holiday that celebrates the arts, academic endeavors, and Japanese culture. So there it is, everyone. Not only a time to embrace the artists and the passion that you have for making art, but the art enthusiast to go out there and experience art. So what do you think about this, Adam? There's a certain time, a season to kind of highlight arts more than the other seasons.
I can understand why they chose fall for this.
Yeah.
Especially because summer's so hot, and then, spring is of course taken over by the hanami, cherry blossom viewing, and everyone's excited about that. So,
and maybe people are really busy, starting new things,
starting
schools,
new schools,
jobs, maybe.
Right. So it seems like it would be a great time, and winter's, here and there it's cold and it's not really that fun per se. Like,
Yeah.
and also you have Shogatsu, which is a time to spend money on your family a lot. So
Okay.
I believe that fall would be a great time because the temperature is great. You can have open air exhibits and experience, the colors outside and people
Yeah.
embracing the change of the leaves going from summer to winter in between. Um,
Yep.
so I can see fall as a time for inspiration for a lot
Mm.
of artistic people.
Yeah.
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 So I think like, yeah, probably there is no better time in Japan than autumn to have an art uh appreciation event.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Yes.
feel
Yes. Yes.
personally.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
How about
I
you?
definitely. Yeah, I definitely agree with the season. The climate is
Mm,
very nice, so it's good for people to get out there and do
yeah.
stuff. But at the same time, it's like I don't know. It's one of those kind of interesting topics where there's Mother's Day or Father's Day, where it's like this is the time to say thanks, mom and dad. But it's like it shouldn't be just one day. Of course,
Yeah.
I think for most people, it's not like you think like
Right.
I'm only thankful for mom on Mother's Day.
True, true.
No, every day we are, but here's just one day to kind of highlight it, to put it out there. So it's like that's good, but
Mm.
at the same time, like let's not forget about it afterwards. I'm
Right, right,
definitely
right.
big into art, and I love many different artists. I like
Mm.
drawing myself, doing
Right.
illustrations.
Yeah.
So it's cool to see. I mean, it's good to know because I had no idea.
Hmm.
Both of us 10 plus years living in Japan,
Right.
never knew that this is the time for maybe more exhibits to happen. Maybe more people are crowding, heading out to museums.
Hmm.
I never really thought about it, but who knows? Maybe it's the better time to go out. Maybe there's more events where you can go. If you are an art enthusiast,
Right, right,
go out and meet other people who have that same hobby. You're making friends and stuff.
right.
So it sounds like a good overall season, as well as the color. Arts is a kind of depressing in some ways. There's so many different types of arts, like say music
Okay, yeah,
or
yeah.
or dance,
Dance, yeah.
movies.
Right,
There's like positives and negatives,
right.
and I always feel the most emotion comes from the dark negative stuff that you can see.
The moody
If you talk
stuff.
about music,
Yeah.
movies, yeah, right. So same with fall.
Hmm.
Everything's kind of dying, but there's beauty in those last colors that
Right,
you see.
right,
And of
right.
course, spring is cool, with all the beautiful, like bright colors of all the new flowers
Right.
growing. But that like kind of depression that's about to set in, like it does, at least for me, it does something that's different. It hits
Right.
differently.
Yeah, it does.
So I think, that's why maybe another reason why it's cool to see how Japan is so in tune
Mm,
with nature and like kind of art.
yeah.
I
I think
feel a
like
lot more than North America.
going off of what you just said, Japan seems to be really in tune with the seasons as well and seasonal change. So
Yeah,
definitely
all
taking
six
those
of them.
colors, all six of them, taking the colors like you said and using them to make new palettes as well. Because
Ooh,
um I think a while back we were talking about MJ and I were talking about colors and how there's different colors like khaki orange, like khaki, not
ooh,
not
yes.
not like khaki the pants, but the actual food. So a lot
Yep,
of
yep.
colors in Japan are named after foods and plants and stuff like that. So it's interesting how the colors that come from harvesting would be used to make paintings that would be celebrated during autumn and fall.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it seems like
Just one.
it's like it's everything is one.
Oh man, everyone. Well, that's it for this episode. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us. This is me and Adam talking about different things within
Mm,
Japanese culture. And this one we took on this idea of Geijutsu No Aki, this art for the autumn season, for the fall season. Let us know in the comments down below
mm,
what you think about it. Are you a celebrator of Geijutsu no Aki, and what ways do you celebrate? Let us know in the comments down below. And if you like this kind of episode and you want to hear more, subscribe to the channel. If you're new, like the video. Again, leave a comment. And hey, if you have a topic you want us to talk about, please subscribe to support us on the YouTube channel. You can join us on there's a little join button right next to the subscription button. And you can tell us what kind of things, topics, themes you want us to talk about possibly for the next video. So check it out if you're interested.
Yeah. And of course, we have our SNS channels, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. Please check those out. There's always some good stuff flowing through there occasionally. So check it out, like, comment, subscribe, and do all the good stuff.
That's it for this episode. We'll see you on the next step.